Right guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 European Journeyman, and today we are taking on Dynamo Kyiv. In the last episode we smashed Feyenoord 7-3 at home. Disappointed that we let away 3 goals, but we still smashed them 7-3. Today we're taking on Dynamo Kyiv, as I just said. We do have a limited team. As you can see, we've got 7 players who are either unregistered or ineligible for the game today, and that's because of my aggressive transfer window, shall we say. I was rather aggressive in trying to improve the team. Completely forgot about Europa League. It was a oversight. Anyway, we should do okay here. I'm fully expected to keep our run going. Carried straight on. That's all we're going to do. It is a double header today. We will see both matches in today's episode. And then after that, we'll figure out where we're going to go. By where we're going to go, I don't mean club. We're staying at Ajax for the foreseeable future. I enjoy matches like these a lot. There we go. But we'll see after we've played both games which match we're going to come in for in the next episode. It should be not that big a team, to be fair. We may start concentrating on the Dutch Cup. When it comes to episodes, especially if we get through to the final. We'll absolutely show the final. We'll work it out as it goes along. Oh no, here we go. So yeah, I mean, it's something we should do. It's getting a win here. Something we should do is getting a win here today. We are at home. We do have a weakened team, but I feel like we've got enough about us. We're on the back foot at the minute, but I think we've got enough about us. We're going to make that change there. Thank you. Van Overeem. He wants to leave. Valencia came in with an offer for him in the transfer window, and he was desperate to go, and I said, no. Not happening. I'm so glad I said no, because otherwise we would have been buggered. Jensen. Ah! How did we not get that away, Weghorst? That's it in. Lomi was doing well, but managed to slow the ball up enough for everyone to get themselves back into position. So there is that. Pieri, can you ease off the tackles a little bit? Cheers. We're going to go with a push forward. What is that? Yeah, Matt. We'll mark that person, whoever that is. Bezedin, was it, or Berisha? I can't remember now. Let's go. Push forward. We've got a possession. We're just not getting the shots off. That's because we don't have our decent strikers here. We've got Czerny, but Czerny. Wow, dazzling run. Someone in the middle. Weghorst. No, of course not. Let's both push forward. We need to get these goals in. We have the opportunity here for another one. Another one. Yes, Galvez. So we've got a 1-0 lead so far. Obviously, we need to make sure they don't get a goal. Away goals count for double in circumstances of a tie draw, of course. So we need to make sure we do not allow a goal past us. It's unlikely with this tactic. We'll probably end up giving away a goal, at least one. Czerny finds Jensen, who finds Weghorst. Weghorst. That was a belter, an utter belter. That's disappointing it didn't go in. Very disappointing it didn't go in. Should come up to half time now. So we've got the upper hand again now. Jensen's injured. That's not good. I don't have a striker on the bench because, well, I ran out of strikers. He played so well, but there is still room for improvement. That's what I want to go with. There's a lot more to come from you guys. I'm going to leave Jensen on the pitch for now. The only problem is we might need him in the second leg. A lot more to come from you. I think what I'll end up doing is letting him run for a little bit, and then I'm going to take him out and maybe switch to a 4-4-2. Actually, you know what? We'll do it now. We'll switch to a 4-4-2 now. Let's go and pause this. Jensen there, Espinosa there, João Pedro this. Or do we go to... Alright, so Jensen for De Jong, Espinosa for... Who can play on that left? So we put Overeem on the right and De Jong on the left. Switch you up to a wide playmaker. Switch you up to a winger. João Pedro will leave as you are. Espinosa, not as a Mazzala. Box to box. That would be the ideal, because... two box to boxes? No, not two box to boxes. Maybe a roaming playmaker. That would be an idea. Roaming playmaker with you as a... We'll leave you as a false 9 and you as... Supporting target man and poacher, actually. I think might be the best bet there. Leave the back line, wing back and wing back. I think that'll do. We'll go with a... We'll go with control. We'll get that going again. I can't risk not having that third striker for the next one. That is the issue. If a striker gets injured, we are buggered. We'll have to go with the Korluka tactic from Croatia. That didn't get used all too often and isn't that good. Cherney's injured. Of course he is. What to do. So we can always put Frankie De Jong here. I don't have anyone who can play on the left then. Van Overeem. I'm just trying to figure out how I can work this. So, Ken De Vries, I'm training him up as a... Can we do that? I'm trying to think what we can do here to... There we go. That might work. Yeah. Can we switch you two around there? Will that be better? Get you as a... Leave you as a wide playmaker. Turn you into a shadow striker. Go from there. See how that works out for us. As long as we get a win, that's the main thing. So we switched to a 4-4-1-1 because of injuries and my stupidity in the transfer market. I say stupidity, they have great transfers. Certainly improved the team, but didn't really think about Europa League. Never mind. Weghorst, Espinosa, Van De Vries, Espinosa. Let's say, back the other way. Van Overeem. Ooh. So we get a nice little corner here. Can we do anything with it? De Vries. Not really. Let's try it again. Be another short one, I reckon. No, it's going in long. Weghorst. Just do something with it instead of fucking around on it. When all your defenders are ahead of you and not behind you. So, Bessedin. Oh no. Oh, that could have gone so badly. That could have gone so badly. Let's go with a push forward. 14-10. We'll make another sub in a moment. We're going to have to make another sub. I was going to say I was going to wait till the 75th minute. We may as well do it now because it's nearly the 75th minute. I've just realised I've done that just as a shot has gone in. Get Carol 18 on. And it was a goal as well. Espinosa. It's the kind of thing I like to see. Is when a fantastic player that you signed for practically peanuts for his level scores an absolutely fantastic goal. I say fantastic. It's a nice curling shot from outside the area. Yeah, cracking goal. Cracking goal. Proceed to tactical changes, yes. Because he's knackered. Scores a goal, take him off. So, 18, Come on, ref. That's got to be... He's going to have a red, surely. Surely he's going to be redded. Yes. So they're down to 10 men. That's going to be beneficial. Not just for this game, but for the next one too. So he should be suspended for the next one. And hopefully we can get a third goal past him before the end. Hopefully. Maybe we switch to an overload just because De Vries is injured. That's not good. Pulled knee ligaments. I hope it's not too serious, because that will... Hello. So they're down to 9 men. They're down to 9 men. Come on, we've got to get another one past now. He's got 2 minutes. Let's get a third goal. De Vries. So, even stronger going into the next leg, which is away, don't forget. It'll be away in Ukraine. A 3-0 lead going in. That is good. It's just I'm really worried about these injuries. Really worried about the injuries. Pierre de Jong. I don't know why I keep saying his name like a Frenchman, that Pierre, because I don't think I know how to pronounce it properly. And I don't think he's French either. I'm pretty sure he's Dutch. So I don't know why I keep saying Pierre. Just habit, I guess. Bessedin. You know what? I kind of like this 4-4-1-1 tactic. It's been quite good. Maybe it's something we're going to work on. Maybe it's something we're going to go with. Very pleased with the result in your performance. Well done, boys. And there we go. Anyway, we'll come back for the next game shortly. Hello, guys. So, welcome back to the second part of this particular episode. Now, I don't know why I said it like that. Victor Jensen's still injured. He's now going to be injured for another 3 days and 2 weeks, maybe. So we are down to only 5 subs. The other 2 players that were injured, I can't remember who they were now, because it's been a few hours since I've been out and come back. I had a costume change as well. Got a costume change, or you can maybe see the Death Star Pokeball. So we're a little bit short. We do have a 3-0 lead. I'm hoping we get the chance to re-register some players after this. It'd be nice if we can. Anyway, let's go ahead and proceed. All we need to do is get a draw here. Or not lose by 3 goals or more. A 2-0 loss would be fine, actually. I mean, I'd be a little bit disappointed that we'd lost. But yeah, you look stressed, do you, Vaclav Cherny? Well, you know what, mate? I've got a lot of faith in you. And I completely believe you've got what it takes. There we go, sorted it out. And we'll end that team talk there. So, yeah, we're away. We're currently playing attacking. Well, I'm going to switch to a control. Just because I need us to maintain possession of the ball. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Bessedin, it's a goal straight away. 35 seconds in. And we're 1-0 down. Not good. So, they've come out here firing. What tactic am I playing again? Oh yeah, I'm playing that 4-1-1, which is what we finished on in the last game. So we're going to try and retain possession, and we're going to try to play out defence. We'll also use some tight marking. That's my thinking. It's just hold on to the ball. Try more direct. Oh, okay, fine. Because this tactic doesn't have any instructions yet, it's a fresh tactic. I should have looked at what we left the previous game on and added those into this tactic, except I didn't. And yeah, the game in between against was it AZ? I'm pretty sure it was AZ. We drew, if I recall correctly. It's been a few hours since I played. We'll have a look at it afterwards. I'm pretty sure we drew 1-1. Then I could be very wrong. We're going to add that opposition instruction. We're going to tell the team to concentrate because they are currently 7 down to 2. We could try to counter-attack, actually. As we are falling back in shots, we could take the ball and run with it. Let's work the ball into the box because why the hell not? That's the thing. It's sort of going direct and then work the ball into the box. It's not a brilliant tactic, but I'm doing what I can with the players available to me. And that is the thing because of my fuck up with regards to registrations, etc. Let's go concentrate again. Now, who's doing badly? Overeem's not doing brilliantly. Cherny's doing okay considering he's massively out of position. Galvez isn't doing great. Seke isn't doing great either. Van Overeem's really not doing good. So we go into the second half 1-0 down. but we're still 3-1 up on aggregate, which is a good place to be. Dressing room, tell a team that was a bit disappointing. I'm not happy with the performance out there. You fired up, except for Cherney. We'll talk to Cherney individually. There's a lot more to come from you. I believe you've got what it takes. He still looks stressed. He is a fucking prima donna, I have to say. He's always whinging about something. He wanted a new contract. He wanted to be the key player. I had no option but to make him key player in the end. But he was whinging. He wanted another £1,500 a week for playing well. I told him to wait till the end of the season. I can't wait. Tosser. I get the feeling I will probably move Cherney on at the end of the season. 23-year-old Czech striker / winger. And he's scored a few. Don't get me wrong, he scored a few, but I don't deal with whingy wankers in my team. Sake. De Vries. Weghorst. Right. Not a bad attempt. The only whingy wanker I can deal with is the kind of person who, like, for example, with Thiago Maia. With Thiago Maia, I had to leave him out of the Europa League squad, and he wasn't happy about it. And I can understand. Oh, João Pedro with a stack. Oh, that was sensational. Oh, that was sensational. And we get an away goal, which is also another bonus. Yeah, I had to leave him out of the Europa League squad because I could only make 3 changes. And I can understand why he was pissed off and upset. There's a few other players who are also pissed off and upset. And I can understand that. That's not the kind of whingy wanker I'm talking about. There's other whingy wankers. Like people who want a bit more money because they've done slightly better. You know, that pisses me off. Right, so Espinosa 69%. We'll get Frankie de Jong on. I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. João Pedro will get Carl Eiting on, and we'll leave that last sub for the moment. Looks like it'll probably be Kick Pieri, though, as he is 70%. Yeah, he's the lowest down. I mean, Overeem's not doing brilliantly, but I'd rather sort out the defence and make sure we're maintaining possession and not let them get in, basically. Van Overeem gives away the ball. That being said, Van Overeem's having a shit game. Let's get the ball away. So it's still 2-1. It's 4-2 overall. We do have the away goal. So if they were to get 2 more goals, we'd go through on away goals. Hello, they're going to have a player sent off here, please. Please. It was a 2-footed lunge. It's got to be a sending off. It is. So 3 players in 2 games they have had sent off against us. Okay. It's clearly, we'll get Brent on. Clearly, discipline is an issue within that squad. Let's switch to an attacking formation now. If we've got the extra man, may as well, because they're quickly going to fall behind. I should hope, anyway. I would like to get a draw here. I want to keep my unbeaten streak. We're having a massive unbeaten run at the minute. And I would like to maintain that. I know obviously we'll still go through. As it stands, we're going through. But I would like to maintain that unbeaten streak. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen, unfortunately. It looks like we are going to lose 2-1. But we do go through to the next round of the Europa League, which is good. Do we say they've done well? Had nice things. We need guard. The thing is, it's not a win, is it? So, I mean, they agree. So, I want to tell them their performance wasn't that great because they were lucky to get through, because they were. Ajax win in the Euro Cup first round knockout. I am going to send my assistant. We get some money. João Pedro is going to get a bit of praise. You were superb. Seems to hold different standards. Oh, I'm glad you think you can do better, mate. I hate that. I just take the praise, mate. You've done well. Take the fucking praise. Don't be a cock about it. So yeah, AZ, it was a 0-0 draw. Dynamo Kyiv lost 1-2, but we go through overall. We are sitting first in the Eredivisie, same points as Zwolle, 1 point ahead of VVV, 2 points ahead of AZ, and 3 points ahead of Feyenoord. PSV there, 43 points. Herenveen. This seriously, the top 8. Anyone in this top 8. I mean, anyone in the top 9, really, if you wanted to include it. There's 10 games to go. Anyone can win this. Anyone can win this. 10 games to go. That's 30 points. Literally, NEC are the only team who mathematically can't win the league at the minute, which is That's impressive. Has to be said. Obviously, Dordrecht Sparta aren't going to get there. Anyone from Utrecht upwards could still potentially win this league. That's 10 teams. That's a competitive league. That is a competitive league. Anyway, that's going to be the end of today's episode. We're going to come back for the Dutch Cup semi-final against Heerenveen. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to do the draw first. We're going to see what happens with the Europa League draw. I think that's a good thing to do. We're going to hold on just a moment, because that's going to happen after this next click. Right, it's there. It's there. Nope. Next click. It's there. Look, it's there. It's there. It's going to turn up. It's going to turn up any second now. It's going to turn up any second. Any second now. Any second. Come on, just turn up. For fuck's sake, just turn up, all right? Aha, there we go. 16 teams go in the hat for 8 matches to be drawn, with teams as varied as Monaco, Chelsea, Spartak Moscow, and AFC. So, let's draw the next team. Monaco are home to Tottenham. That's good. At least one of the big names will go out. RBL are home to Roma. Wolfsburg. Oh, okay. So we get Wolfsburg. That's winnable. That is winnable, especially if we do get the opportunity to repick our team. I don't think we're going to. I think what we've got is what we've got. Marseille have Zenit. Spartak have Chelsea. Cologne have Southampton. Sevilla get Sporting. And then finally Villarreal versus AC Milan. So looking at this, we should see Tottenham, Roma, us. I want to say Marseille, Chelsea, Southampton. That, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Sporting, and on this one I'm leaning more towards AC. But who knows? Who knows? Main thing is we get Wolfsburg. How are Wolfsburg doing in their league? They're 8th at the minute. 33 points. So they're not doing terribly, but they're not doing brilliantly, which is good news for us. Hopefully, look at this. Oh, they're on a bit of an unbeaten run at the minute. That's the only thing. But in the league, they're struggling. I mean, obviously, I've got a few here, but they had a run of bad results there. They had a friendly against Dynamo, which they drew. Fair enough. Anyway, that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, please do go ahead and like the video. If you're new, why not hang about, subscribe. There's going to be plenty of content coming out to the Journeyman. It is a very successful Journeyman, by the way. 2021, so 4 years in and 4 clubs, and we're at Ajax. We've been in the Champions League with Sibernek. We fucked off because Ajax basically turned up. We're getting our Continental B license soon, so it's a very successful Journeyman. We're going to spend at least 2 years with Ajax. It's 2 full years. We're going to be having a half season now. And we're going to do 2 full years of Ajax unless we get the sack, and then we're going to see what else turns up. Unless, of course, we get headhunted by a big team. And that is it. Thank you very much for joining us. Let me know in the comments what you think our chances are against Wolfsburg, and who you think will go around, or who you think will go out in the next round of the Europa League. We'll quickly go back to the second knockout round areas. So yeah, have a look at those teams, study those teams. Tell me in the comments who you think are going to be in the next round, who you think we probably will end up getting if we get through too. I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.